Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. So, before we start, no, kay, let me introduce myself. So, I am Clarice Antianori, and I am the first reporter. So, our topic for today is about Module 2, the teacher as a knower of curriculum. So, please bear with me because I'm not feeling well gid karon lang gid kaya akong tutunlan. So, Lesson 2.1, the school curriculum, the definition, the nature, and the scope. So today, we are going no to understand kung what is curriculum, unsa gid ang curriculum, iyang meaning, iyang nature and scope, and it also no teaches the teachers no the different curriculum approaches, mga curriculum models, and the foundations of the curriculum. So din na to lang ayon. So paliho kog next. So our objective for today is define curriculum from different perspective and describe the nature and the scope of curriculum. So karon ato ning ma-define kung unsa ang different meaning sa curriculum, different perspectives sa mga laglaing tao, mga authors, and the nature and the scope of curriculum. So palay kog next. Thank you. Please go next, Angela. So before that, no, let's look at today's headline. So more and more siya breaking news. So first is the palay ko basa Miss Espradores sa 1 to 5. Nga ba si Miss Espradores?
Naa.
Palay ko basa te.
DepEd review. DepEd Suicide in school has become alarming. Teachers are reluctant to try new things in the curriculum, co-curricular activities, learning opportunities, or distractions. 5. The use of ICT gains ground in the public schools.
Okay, so unya sa Miss Dores. So sa imong gibasa, what can you say about these headlines? Kanang sorry. Do this reflect no? Kanang naitabo ba siya sa atong school? Okay, Miss Doris? Kasi masulti nimo sa kani nga headline. Ayu.
Yes, labo na sa kanang number 2 no. So, kanang labo na sa number 2 kay marag kanang sa Facebook atong naitabo sa eskwelahan itong mga bata nga namusil atong bata nga namusil. Mara na.
Okay, so thank you. So your answer is correct, no? So especially yun sa kaning mga incidents nga nitabo sa school, no? Sa katong nakuan, gidunggab, ana, gipusil. So these headlines, no, these questions and or headlines, these are the different issues, no, nga nitabo sa tong school, and we need to consider, no, consider na to nga how these issues no can affect the students, the teachers, the parents, and the curriculum. So palayo kog next. So each member of society seems to view school curriculum differently. Hence, there are varied demands on what schools should do and what curriculum should be taught. So each nato sa atong mga tao, society, we have different gid no kanang opinions about what schools should teach. Some would demand reducing content and shifting emphasis to development of lifelong skills. Others feel that development of character has been placed at the backseat of the school. So sorry jud kay if akong voice kay murag lain siya kay giubo jud ko. And mo na no nga some people kanang give you nila ang curriculum nga lahi. There nasa different perspective about sa curriculum. And some people no want schools to focus more on lifelong skills. While others believe that character development should receive more attention. So ang pag walang uban kay ganan sila nga mas ma-develop ang character sa usa ka estudyante. So this shows no nga that different people have different expectations about the school curriculum. So mo na siya. So kay tungod wala may kanang dalahi man tag perspective about sa curriculum. So this could did no nga kanang ma-confuse ang usa ka tao. So there seems to be a confusion no about the curriculum should really be kung unsa gid ang curriculum. So para na mas masabtan pa jud nato no. So in this lesson we'll present some definitions as given by the authors. So, dahanig definitions ang curriculum nga gihatag sa mga authors. So next. Next, please. Okay, so Miss Angela Batuon, please read and give your insights. Give your insights sa imong gibasa. Thank you. Wala si Miss Angela. Okay, so Miss Alyssa Escabas. Palay kong basa and please read and give your insights.
No common definition of curriculum. Like many concepts in education, there seems to be no common definition of curriculum. Because of this, the concept of curriculum is sometimes characterized as fragmentary, elusive, and confusing. So, ang kani, ang gimina nga, kanang nga kuan is kanang ang wala daw kanang common nga definition ang curriculum. So wala jay exact nga kanang unsa jay meaning sa curriculum kay naay different nga kanang mga concepts sa curriculum nga na characterized as fragmentary, elusive, and confusing. So maglibog ta kung unsa jud ang exact kanang definition sa curriculum. That's all.
Okay, so thank you, Miss Escabas. So sakto po sakto imong answer. Akalain ko tingog eh. So there is no single definition you know about sa curriculum. So because there are the educators have different ideas no about unsa gid ang curriculum. So some see it as a subject while others see it as a learning experiences of the students. So mo na nga walay common or exact definition sa curriculum. So please connect Miss Angela. Miss Angela diya nag-screen record diya mo nang wala siya katubag. Okay, thank you Miss Angela. Okay, so the origin of the word curriculum. So however, the word originates from the Latin word correre. I think correre na siya ang iyong basa or correre, referring to the oval track upon which Roman chariots race. Sorry, kisa akong voice line din siya. So, ang kaning word nga curriculum di ay, no, ang iyang origin di ay is, mo na siya correre. Ang means niya is to run. Or refers, no, to a race, mudagan, or kanang race, iba, race track, and it can be compared to a journey. So, mura po siya journey that learners follow to reach their learning goals. So, that is curriculum. So, for example, excuse me. So, a student, no, kaya nang start siya grade 1. And then, mo continue siya grade 2. Then, mo grade 3. Hantod mo siya sa higher level. So, mo na siya ang means sa kurere. Kanang, mo nang journey, educational journey, nga nakagi-follow nga track towards sa imong goal. So, mao na siya. So, nasabtan ra ba everyone? So, if basin wala naminaw ba? Please ko kuan react if nasabtan ninyo. So si Jasper na nakasabot. Okay, thank you for the reactions. So please ko next. Okay, so Jasper Andales, please ko basa and give your insights. Okay, so wala.
Okay. New International Dictionary. So the New International Dictionary dictionary defines curriculum as the whole body of course in an educational institution by a department. So based okay, so based sa kaning kuan sa New International Dictionary is kanang kuan sa kanang kani nga curriculum is kanang kuan siya sa kanang mga um, the dictionary is siya is ga-define siya sa curriculum as the entire set of complete body of studies. So ang kani siya is ga-make siya of a specific course offered kanang gi-offer siya kanang by the school or like mga sa colleges or any educational department. So this means is kan dili lang ni siya nga just for one subject lang like one book or a single lesson. Instead, it covers everything like included in the learning program and also kanang mga topics, subjects, activities, lessons and the learning experiences kanang that students go through from the beginning until the end of kanang kaninga course. So maura na po.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Andales. So very well said, no? Lain na jud. So, ang kaning New International Dictionary kay yang gi-define ang curriculum, no? As a kanang complete course or program nga gi-offered ni siya sa mga school or department. So, mao na ang kuan sa New International Dictionary nga kanang ang iyang perspective is complete siya nga course nga gi-offered sa lain-lain nga school. For example, kanang sa curriculum sa elementary. So, di ba sa elementary kay ang program nga kuha nila nga subject is English, Math, Science, MTB, isa pa, Music. So, mo na siya. Ang ana siya. Complete siya. Okay, so pariyo ko next. While sa kani Oxford English Dictionary kay iyang gi-define ang curriculum as a course taught in schools or universities. So, wait. So, ang kani siya, it refers no nga kana ang curriculum kay courses or subject nga gi-teach sa school and universities. So, una ang English Oxford Dictionary nga kanang gitudlo ni siya nga mga kanang subject sa schools or universities or colleges. Okay, so please go next. So these are the naputay mga some definitions no sa curriculum. First is curriculum is planned and guided set of learning experiences and intended outcomes. So di lang ko ni tasun kay murag dahil na kay kung tingo. So ako lang direct to explain. So according no kang Tanner, ang curriculum daw is kanang giplan. So giplanuhan ni siya and a planned set of learning experiences designed by the school to help no para makatabang sa mga learners to develop their knowledge, skills, and personal and social abilities. So mao na ang other definition sa curriculum nga makatabang sa students nga ma-develop ang knowledge, knowledgeable sila, mas skillful, and nindot ang ilang learning experiences sa school. So please go next. Okay. So ang second, okay, it is a written document that oh my god, that systematically describes goals, plan, objectives, content, learning activities, evaluation procedures, and so forth. So according naman kay Pratt, no, 1980, para niya is a curriculum no is a written plan or document nga na-explain siya nga unsa, oh my god, what students should learn, unsa ang kanang makatuna sa students, and how the learning will happen. So it includes no ang goals, ang learning goals or objectives, the topic, it includes the topics, the content, ang mga activities nga i-implement sa teachers. Oh my god. And ways no of evaluate o kung sa pang-evaluate sa students, kung asa siya, asa iyang weakness o strength, kung asa siya need pa ma-improve ana. So mo na kang prat. So the third is the contents of a subject, concepts and tasks to be acquired. So ang kani kay excuse. No, so the curriculum refers to everything, tanan, that students are expected to learn in school. So it also includes no nga ang topic nga i-discuss sa teacher, the skills, activities, and experiences that help students nahila ka ni reach the desired outcomes. So mo na siya ang gi-acquired no nga mga content, subject, objectives para makuha sa students nga ma-meet niya or ma-achieve niya ang learning goals or outcomes sa usa ka course. So, please ko next. Feel na ko nangatawa na ni sila. Okay, so palay ko basa Miss Sir Coro and give your insights. Thank you.
Number 4. So number 4 is a plan that consists of learning opportunity for a specific time frame and place, a tool that aims to bring about behavior changes in students as a result of planned activities and includes all learning experiences received by the students with the guidance of the schools Goodland and Saw 1992. So, base ani niya is according to Goodland and so 1992 is kanang ang kani daw si nga kuan curriculum is kanang a plan of a learning opportunity. So dili lang kay kanang only a passive learning, kanang naapod tay opportunity nga to design for a specific time frame and place, and kanipod siya nga curriculum is kanang tool to bring about kanang behavioral changes in students, and kanang mo plan siya kanang learning activities dili lang kay kanang uh, uh, mag-rely ka sa kanang nga kuan kanang activities or kanang topic. So dapat jud siya ang all nimo nga students or learning kay maka-experience in a real life situation, kay ang teacher or the student kay receive under the guidance of the schools, dili ang kay sa schools and also the teachers. Mao lang na. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you. So sakto yung gingon no. So ang curriculum kay is plan no or set of learning opportunities nga gi-provide sa school, and dili lang kani siya nga kanang mo taught siya. It is not just about no the knowledge ana, but also ang students kay mahimo siyang responsible nga students sa school. So mga na maka-change sa iyang behavior, nga na. So please go next. Laban. So fifth is, so dito lang ko explain. So ang kani siya no kay ang curriculum also no nga nag-provide siya 3 ka questions. So kani number 1, ang number 1 kay what students should learn unsang makatuon sa students mo nang knowledge, skills, values are most worthwhile. Una, unsay makatuon sa students, yet sa 2 kay ay what should students learn? So mo siya the knowledge, skills, values they need. Sa number 2 kay why should they learn it nganong need man nila katunon. So mo na ang the reason or purpose no sa ilang paglearn. So number 3 is how should they learn it? So saan nila pagkatuon or how should the young acquire them? So mo na makataw activities ang usa ka teacher para ma-acquire nila or ma-apply nila sa ilang life. So mao na siya. Please go next. So ari na pud no sa some viewpoints of other curricularists. No? Sorry. So since ang concept, ang meaning sa curriculum kay wala gyud siya ika na exact. So nagay mga different points of view no ang usa ka tawo sa unsa ang view niya sa curriculum. So karon no kay nanaputay mga authors nga atong may baw-an kung unsa ang ilang view or perspective sa curriculum. So mao na naay diverse points of view or different laylahi nga pag-describe sa curriculum. So mao na siya dynamic and perhaps ever changing. So mausab gid siya. Please go next. Okay, so first is Monisha curriculum from traditional points of view. So kani si Robert M. Hutchins, iyang give you ang curriculum as a permanent studies. So where the curriculum should focus on permanent studies or mo na siya permanente nga kanang masud sa utok sa estudyante and nga kanang mga important knowledge and skills nga that students need to learn. So sa basic education no, which is ang elementary, ayang gikuan nga emphasize no the 3 Rs. So which is the reading, writing, and arithmetic. So nga ang students kabalo mo basa, kabalo suwat, o kabalo pud sa math, how to solve math problems. So yan ang emphasize nga unsay ang pa-view sa curriculum nga dapat ma-apply ang 3 Rs, which is the reading, writing, or arithmetic. And sa college, iyang gikuan, he believes that students should focus more no on liberal education. Kanang liberal kay ma-develop ang higher order thinking skills sa usa ka students in college and understanding po nila sa about a concept or topic. So mao na siya. So please go next. So kang Arthur Bestor, iyang view sa curriculum is belief that the mission of the school should be intellectual training. Hence, curriculum should focus on fundamental intellectual disciplines of grammar, literature, and writing. It should include mathematics, science, history, and foreign language. So, para niya, he believed that the main purpose no sa school is intellectual training. Sabot sa kuan sa utok. Ma-bright ang students, ma-knowledgeable. Therefore, no, ang students should study important academic subjects like math, science, history, literature, and languages. So, muna, sampulan na niya is, ang student ana kay nag-study siya og different subject para ma-develop ang knowledge niya, makagay siya more knowledge and thinking abilities. So si Arthur kay focus siya sa more sa intellectual, sa uh, metacognitive, like sa cognitive aspect na to. So mao na siya. Please po next. So paay ko basa and give your insights kinsa pa man. Babatuan Emma Joy.
Okay, so Joseph Squab. So Joseph Schwab thinks that the sole source of curriculum is a discipline. Thus, the subject areas such as science, mathematics, social studies, English, and many more. So, for me, according to Joseph Schwab, no, so they isulti niya nga they think that the sole source of curriculum is mo na siya magkuan siya og kanang disiplino sa mga subject like sa science, mathematics, social studies, English, and many more pa nga mga subject. Mora ko ang idea.
So thank you. So sakto mong answer. So kanina man si Joseph kay he believes no nga the main source of the curriculum kuno is discipline or wait. Discipline or mga subject areas where a disciplino is a specific siya nga field of knowledge that students study in school. So there is specific subject areas ra nga ilang study. So mana example nga is ako mana science, math. So ang kaning curriculum is organized iya around important subjects that help learners gain knowledge and skills. So mao na siya, there is a specific subject nga study sa usa ka estudyante. So mo na ang iyang belief ni Joseph. So please go next. So si kuha naman po, si Philip Penix, para niya is ang curriculum should consist entirely of knowledge which comes from various disciplines. So ka Joseph kay specific ra, ka Philip kay entire tanan subject or learning areas. So he believed that curriculum should consist of knowledge from different disciplines. So students should not focus only on one area. So sa usara di sila mag-focus sa usara, but instead they should learn from many fields to develop para ma-expand pa, ma-wide pa ang understanding nila sa lain-lain nga subject area. So for example ni kay ang student kay maka-learn siya sa science, so maka-learn siya sa plants. Dili ra kay siya mag-focus sa science. Mag-focus po siya kuan po siya sa math. So mo na ang student is maka-gain siya more knowledge dili ra kay sa science but also pud sa math. So makakuha siya sa problem solving. Sa English makuha niyang grammar. So entire siya tanan siya nga disciplines or subject areas. So kasabot ra ba mo everyone? Kaya og thumbs up if nakasabot mo or naa pa mo dira. Okay, thank you. So pala ko next. So kato kay mo to siya ang mga authors give you nila sa traditional. Ya sa karon ari na puta sa progressive points of view. So first is si John Dewey. Kani si John Dewey no, he believes no ang education is experiencing. So reflective thinking is a means that unifies curricular elements that are tested by application. So ang kanin niya ang give you ang curriculum nga dili lang kay sa content mag-base but also sa learning outcomes kanang ma-experience, ma-apply what students should perform no after at the end of a subject. So kani siya ma-apply or application. So students learn better no when they are actively involved in activities. So mas makat-on yun sa students nga kanang na-experience nila ug dili nila dali makalimtan ang ilang nakatunan kay ila mang gi-apply or gi-act, gi-experience. So di nila kasi maminaw ra, but also naay reflective thinking, naay understanding nga naminaw kung naminaw ba ang students sa maestra. So naay mas makuha nila dili ilang critical thinking where the students think about and learn from their experiences. So mo na siya naay experience kang John Dewey. So please connect. So kani si so sa ikaduha kay si Holland Caswell and Ken Campbell. So silang duha. So ila pong give you ang curriculum no as experiences children have under the guidance of teachers. Well, sa ila naman pod kay ilang give you ang curriculum as a experience gyapon. Nga pero naay under the guidance of a teacher. So mura ma-apply ni siya sa all. Even college need gyapon og guide sa teachers. So this means no ang curriculum is not limited only to kanang to textbooks or mga classroom lessons. So it includes also no nga mga different activities. So ang teachers ani kay dapat andam gid siya kay experience man sa mga students. So dapat mag-ready siya mga activities, mga like mapa-role play ba ka, ang anak, and experiences no that help students learn para mas makat-on sa students. Dili ra kay nila makalimtan jud kundi ila gyud i-perform ang imong activities. So for example ani so a teacher no kana ang sa ka maestra nga nagkuan siya nagtudlo siya sa iyang students about sa teamwork and pinaagi ni sa group project. So mo na ang students kini makat-on nan siya kat-una so nakatugdo sa teamwork sa uban nakik-collaborate pagit sila. So ang ana. So next is si Othniel Smith, si William Stanley and Harlan Shore. So silang tulo ka authors ilang give you ang curriculum as a sequence of potential experiences set up in schools for the purpose of disciplining children and youth in group ways of thinking and acting. So, wait. So, kani siya, kay gidefine nila ang curriculum, no? As a experiences, kay it helps students, no, to develop proper ways of thinking and acting. Especially no when working with others. So nagipoy kanang pakig-collaborate sa uban, pakig-socialize. So for example ani kay ang school kay nang organize sila mga group activities like mga clubs ang ana like nagkuan sila nag-implement sila mga cooperative projects. So pinagi ani no kay ang students can learn how to share their ideas. They can follow the rules. They can cooperate and become responsible. May mo sa responsable as a member of a group. So mao na siya. Okay, so palay ko next. So kani si last is si Colin Marsh and George Willis. So, balik ko basa and give you insights. Kirunda. Naba si Kirunda?
So,
okay, IV Matugas. Pareho ko basa and give you insights. Thank you. Simula na mo dira ha.
Identify or explain the examples how the approach is clarify the definition of curriculum. So
Colin Marsh and George
example,
Willis?
we can
Colin Marsh and George Willis also viewed curriculum as all the experiences in the classroom which are planned and enacted by the teacher and also learned by the students. So nga kung nakuha na ni is ang curriculum is dapat i-implement sa teachers and dapat kanang maka-learn ang mga students sa kana nga curriculum. Ana lang.
Approaches this session.
Okay, so sakto mo answer. So Miss Ivy, so thank you. So ang Colin Marsh man po og George Willis, ilang give you ang curriculum as experience gyapon. So that ang kaning mga experiences kay giplan ni siya sa teacher and carried out in the classroom and ganang gi-implement or ganang gipa-experience gyud sa students so that ang students is napoy makatunan. So ang teachers ani no kay nagi siya vital role sa in planning no and organizing mga learning experiences sa students. So for example ani no kay ang teacher kay nagplan siya lessons about sa motorcycle and ang teacher kay iyang gidiscuss ang topic, gi-explain niya, napasyo siya video, nag-conduct siya experiment, and nag-assist sa students, no, nga kanang mag-create ba ka ganang diagram, and mo na ang katong mga activities kay they become part no of the students learning experiences. So na-experience tanan sa students. So naminaw sa maestra, tapos nag-video, nagpa-activity ang teacher, so mo na-experience sa students. Dili ni sa teacher-centered, kundi student-centered ni siya. So, palikog next. So, curriculum. So, muna ako gingon nga, wala yung specific nga kuan sa curriculum, but ang curriculum na mo na siyang overall nga kuan sa curriculum, meaning sa atong na-discuss. So, kaning curriculum, no? It is taught in school, a set of subject, a content, a program of studies, a set of materials, a sequence of courses, a set of performance objectives, everything that goes within the school. So, mo na siya ang summary sa tanan ng ipang storya sa mga authors kung unsa la give you ang curriculum. So, ang curriculum mo kay mo na siya, it is taught in school. So, it is gitudloon siya sa eskwelahan. Mo siya, ang curriculum po kay is a subject. So, dili ra kay subject ra gyud ang curriculum, but also no, it is kanang learning experiences po sa students. And curriculum can also be a learning materials nga gigamit sa teachers o sa students. And it could be also the learning objectives, no? Or mga expected nga outcome nga or goal nga ma-achieve sa students within at the end of the lesson. So mga lessons po ni siya and programs nga giplan sa school. So palikog next. So last, no, overall, no, it is taught inside and outside of school, directed by the teacher. Everything planned by school. A series of experiences undergone by learners in school or what individual learner experiences as a result of school. So, para mas masabtan na to, curriculum no is a complete parang package na siya. Learning journey of a student. So, it includes no kung unsa la makat-on, unsa itudlo sa teacher, what activities no they can do or perform, experiences nga ilang mag-gain, makuha through the guidance of the school. So mao na ang curriculum. So thank you for listening and I hope no nga namoy nakatunan what the nature, the scope, the meanings of curriculum nga naay ang curriculum kay it is changing no, mausab gid siya and dili ra kay siya usa ra nag-focus but tanan everything siya nag-focus para ang students ang goal niya is kanang nay makatunan ng students that can be applied in real life. So it is student centered. So thank you.
continue tano. So pag last meeting is nahunang mata to sa kuan sa integration. So integration content connects to other subject or real life, not taught alone. So ang kina integration is dili ra siya kanang biyag lesson siya, dili ra siya kanang nawa na kung wala na siya. Dili ra siya kanang content bita puro ra kanang topic. So ang students ani is alam nimo nga mo kuan sa mo perform. For example kanang kuan sa nag-discuss ka about healthy eating. So sa science na ma-connect mo about ang nutrients, while sa math po is kanang ang students is kabaw na siya mo measure siyang pagkaon. Yung na ba dili siya sa usa bitaw ka sa usa ka subject, pwede siya ma-apply sa other subject. Next is continuity. Please kabasa anyo na bi.
Kana tanan?
Dili continuity rati.
Continuity. Content repeats and connects over time, build on past lessons toward future learning.
Okay, thank you. Anyo na. So, continuity is important skill and topics are repeated and depend. Ang kini siya is kanang kuan bitaw siya like kung nag-start na kang tudlo sa students nimo, then dili bitaw pwede nga imo ra siya ka next level na is dili na kanang nam siya mga topic nga magbalik-balik no kay nam diyo ubang students is kanang makalimot bitaw sila ila ra kalimutan. Maski kita dagko na ta makalimot pangita mo kanam kita kung bitaw kanang na-discuss bitaw na siya pang last pero nakalimot naman ta. So dili ra nato kanang dili ra bitaw nato kuan lang saling na-discuss na mo imo na lang hinungon dapat imo siya ibalik-balik sa for example kanang nagtudlo ka sa mga students sa kung saan pagsuwat. So ang first na is kanang kuha na jud ka sa grade 1 is magkuha na ka sa simple words. Like kakuha na like ang grade 3 na niya is kuha na yun kanang mag-sentence na baka. Ika grade 4 na niya is mag-paragraph na kay una na ba na siya kanang process bitaw kanang or kuhaan siya kanang ang kuhaan po na siya is dapat appropriate po sa atong kuano sa level sa bata nga itong itudlo. And then ang next is scope. So please kabasa Mayor Alaysa.
Yes.
Wala ka na.
Scope, the total breadth and depth of content, topics, learning activities, skills, values, and experiences.
Okay, ang scope is the full range of what it included whole topic, skills, activities, values, and experience. So, mao na diri ang katungkap nga kwan which is the cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. Then, so ang kini po siya is ang purpose pa niya is kanang covers everything needed for complete learning. So, dili po na to kanang kung ano ang topic, dili po na to i-short no, dapat kanang bito na to makanang ato manage ang kanang time ba. For example, labi na sa mga topic nga kuan kanang listen no. So dapat nilira ato manon sa usa ka adlaw. So dapat na siya time nga kanang pwede na siya 1 week ang kana siya nga topic kung listen siya pero di po na siya pwede nga ang kana nga topic is maabot na siya kanang ay maabot siya 1 month. For example na ko example din kanang nagtudlo ka ang kanang music sa mga estudyante. So, ang knowledge niya is mao to ang kanang ang estudyante makabaw sila ang sound pa kanang unsay mga instrument, unsay na ang kanang mga notes, na. Then, ang skills pa ni is kanang mga estudyante po imo po siya kanang pakantahon baron, kanang pakantahon ba ni mga students value is kanang kuwan po siya kanang musical music and working together in a group. So, ang scope na ensure that the curriculum is complete, clear, and suitable for the learners. So, No, balik ta sa itong, mao ni siya ang basic, no, which is the balance, articulation, sequence, integration, continuity, and scope. So, mao to ang balance kay fair distribution of topics and skills, ang articulation kay smooth connection across level and subjects, ang sequence is logical order from simple to complex, ang integration kay connected to other lesson and real life, ang continuity kay repeat and deepen learning over time. Ang scope is complete coverage of all needed learning areas. So please go next, Angela. So now let's proceed to the curriculum as a process. So please ko basa, Emma.
Okay, so number 2, curriculum as a process. Curriculum is not just a plan or list, but an ongoing interaction among teachers, students, and content. It happens in the classroom through activities and questions.
Okay, ang curriculum is not just written lesson or kanang guide. It is an ongoing activity interaction between sa teacher and sa students and especially the lesson content. And it happens through kana magtudlo ka sa mga students or kana magpa-activity ba ka, well, nag-discuss mo or asking questions sa mga estudyante. So, for example, like for example, nagluto ka kanang adumo, di ba? Namla siya unsay kana unsa lesa kanang kinahanglanon. So ang first yun na lagi na siya procedure unsaon pagkuhan. For example, dili ra bitaw ang kanang makinahanglanon nimo sa kanang pagluto, like dapat na siya process. Ang first unsay buhaton, ang second na is kanang unsaon na siya. Mao na siya, dili lang kay kumo mindeper sa kini kay ma-discuss man siya ni Amor. So, please go next, Angela.
So, good afternoon everyone. No? So, for kanang continuation sa katong gi-discuss ni Jillian sa about sa curriculum as a process, always you just remember that kana ang curriculum as a process kay it focuses students on how the teaching or learning happens. Dili lang kung unsa ang gipangsulti, but also kung saan yung pagtudlo ug unsahon pa pag-learn sa mga students. And also, this kanang process, it combines content. So, ang content, mo na siya gitawag na to is what to teach. And the teaching methods, muna siya how to teach. Muna to atong gitawag og PCK. So what is PCK stand for? Muna siya ang pedagogical content knowledge. So ang kani siya is kanang if nakay na ang content, so unsaon nimo pag-teach sa imong students para sila maka-understand. So through sa kanang combination kanang it can help students to learn the lesson more effectively. So may kanang teachers uses mga different nga strategies like kanang problem-based learning or kanang mga cooperative learning or hands-on activities, pwede po blended learning, and even though the online learning to help the students more understand the lesson. So ang kani siya, so here are kanang the guiding principles when the curriculum is approached as a process. So please to read number 1, and let's just for
Okay, wait lang te. Wait lang, PPT. Sige, number 1.
yes.
Okay. Curriculum process in the form of teaching methods or strategies are means to achieve the end.
So this kanang first principles mo sa ang kanang the teachers mo gamit og mga different strategies, mga teaching strategies like mga discussion or kanang mga group activity or even though the games or kung mag science mo gani mag experiment to kanang para matabangan ang mga students nga mo under kanang kabo mo to understand silang lesson box. So through sa kanang nga methods kanang ilang mga tools muna mo tabang to reach the learning objectives. Like for example, kanang if ang goal sa kanang students kay i-understand ang science teacher ha kanang isa i-pa-understand ang photosynthesis. So the teachers mag-use sa og mga videos or mga experiments or pwede pod mga group discussion instead mohatag ra siya og kanang lecture. So nana ba like mo gamit siya og mga different strategies gyud para mo ka ng iyang sa iyang teaching method. So the second one, please could read Amistosa. Ano ba si Amistosa? Sana na. So agad na lang kay
Asa ni?
number 2 te.
There is no single best process or method. Its effectiveness will depend on the teacher learning outcome, the learn support materials, and the teacher.
So, thank you, Kate. So, ang kaning the second principle, sumuli siya ang kanang the teacher should choose siya o kanang the best nga kanang method nga maka-fit siyang kanang learner sa iyang lesson and siya kanang mga kanang available nga resources. So, maybe sa kanang method kay dili mag-work sa kanang classroom but the other one kay mag-work siya. Nana ba? Like for example, di ba, we all know that the storytelling kay mag-work yun siya sa mga young learners. While sa kanang magkuhan ka, magkandak og mga magpahimo og research, mag-work siya sa mga older nga mga students like for senior high. So na ba? Like imo siya i-choose bitaw ang best nga strategies mo fit sa imong learners. So mo na siya ikan sa principle sa number 2. So the third one, please could read Anori. Number 3 is
So, curriculum process should stimulate the learner's desire to develop the cognitive, affective, psychomotor domains in each individual.
so, thank you. So, kani nga ang third principles the curriculum should kana stimulate ato i-encourage ang mga student to grow in all kana areas of learning, not just in kanang academic. So, nadiri ang tulo ka learning domains like for cognitive, affective, psychomotor. So, for the cognitive, we all know that cognitive domains it develops the thinking skills like like mga to remember or to understand or analyze the mga solving and even though sa mga problem kanang solving the problems and sa kanang affective nga domains kaya it can develop the feelings, the attitudes and the values like first kanang how such as kanang how to respect and how to take the responsibility and even though kana how to appreciate. And the kaning third kay psychomotor, so we all know it can develop the physical and practical skills like for example magpasasuat ba ka, magpa-drawing or magpa-role play. So with the help of the three domains can help the learners become well-rounded ang ilang mga well-rounded ilang pag kana tagsa-tagsa through sa ilang mga individuals. So kana. So please pick next, Angela. So the first one, this could read aton Jessa Agya Amistoso.
So number 4, in the choice of methods, learning and teaching styles should be considered.
So thank you. So we all know that the students have a different styles and different strategies. So kani kanang is gana i-combine nimo ba para imo ba to mga learners kay makanang kon bitaw siya kanang can learn effective ang imong kuan. So that's kanang sa number 4. So number 5, this is read aton. Miss Ati, wala pati. Number 5. Number 5 pa, Angela. Balik sa ti. Balik. This to grade aton just sa number 5 ka na. Nasa Jessa? Sa Espa Jemairis. So, wala. So number five, kung na every method or process should result to learning outcomes which can be described as cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. So these three principles that is kanang whatever kanang the teachers use the strategy or kanang iyang mga methods, it should help the students to achieve the lesson objectives and to improve sa kanang ilang mga cognitive, ilang knowledge, ilang attitudes, ilang skills. Like for example, kana after na sa imong mga lessons ana your students should be able to kana explain the topic well and they show their positive attitudes and they can apply kana what they learn. So magamit ba na kanang three ka for the cognitive, affective, and the psychomotor. So the sixth one is the flexibility in the use of the process or methods should consider. So an effective process will always result to learning outcomes. Kani number six, so as a teacher, we should be kanang flexible, no? Flexible when it comes sa use sa mga methods and mga strategies sa kanang atong mga students to kanang ma-affect ma-kan bitaw ang result sa kanang smooth ra ang result sa imuhang pag-discuss imong mga learning outcomes. Like for example, kanang teacher kana should change or kana adjust sa iyang teaching methods when kanang necessary sa kana kay na may uban nga dili wala na kan sa kana wala na ka sa fit sa imong nga strategy like wala kasabot imong learner, so mo try kag another one nga strategy. So if kana nga strategy not working, so no mangita kag lain, you should try another one to help your students to learn better. Like for example, naka-students nga wala naka-understand, wala kasabot sa imong mga lecture. So, ikaw as a teacher, so mangita kag way nga masabtan ni masabtan ni imong mga imong mga lecture. So, magpa-demonstrate imo ba i-demonstrate or let's say imo ba siya pwede po magka group activity. So, through sa kanang group activity maka-collab, maka siya gain sa another kanang knowledge siya mga classmates. So, kana. So, we should tell a teacher to be flexible. So the last principle we have kanang the both teaching and learning are the two important process in the implementation of the curriculum. So kaning the seventh kay it is a kanang the curriculum kanang become successful gani kay when kanang both teacher ag students kana active bitaw sila through sa nang participate. So the teachers guide the lesson well, lesson kanang while the students active po siyang participate to learn and engage the activities. Ngano ba? Like for example kanang nagpakuan ka during sa imong class discussion. So mag-ask ka sa imong mga question if imong mga students if na ba sila substance sa imong discussion like ana ba nay kana engaging with between you and kana your learners. So kana para ma-successful ang imuhang kanang imong learning, imong kanang discussion. So like so ang kanang sa kanang curriculum as a process mo na siya kanang learning kanang usang pag-achieve sa through sa kanang atong teaching o active nga mga students participation. So kanang mag-use kag mga appropriate nga mga teaching methods to being kanang flexible and to being considerate sa imong mga students, what their needs, and to help your students develop their cognitive, kana affective, and psychomotor. So so with that kay makakuan imong outcomes like process like smooth ra ang kasa discussion. So please go next, Angela. So the last one is the third is the curriculum as a product. So please go read the Mayor.
Curriculum as a product. The product from the curriculum is a student equipped with the knowledge, skills, and values to function effectively and efficiently. The real purpose of education is to bring about significant changes in student pattern of behavior. It is important that any statement of objectives or intended outcomes of the school should be a statement of changes to take place in the student.
So thank you. So when you say the product mo na siya ang kanang result or outcome. So this passage kay mas successful ang imuhang curriculum if the students help ganang you help your students to learn the knowledge, your new knowledge, develop their skills, and have the good values. So the main goal sa kanang education is to make the students better in the way they think, they act, and they behave. So your learning objective should focus on what the students learn and become not just what the teacher teaches. So nana siya ang kanina. So please go next, Angela. So the next one kanina. So please go grade Hanavi.
Central to the approach is the formulation of behavioral objectives stated as intended learning outcomes or desired products so that content and teaching methods may be organized and the result evaluated. Products of learning are operationalized as knowledge, skills, and values.
So thank you. So kani ayang main idea is to set the clear learning objective first. So kani mga objectives that what the student should know or should do, so or the value after the learning. So then the teacher should choose the lessons, the teaching methods, or it says and assess the based on the kanang those mga objectives. Like in short, ang kani kay first imo siya kanang decide what the student should learn. Then ikaduha kay what kanang teach is what kan i-check nimo of na siya imo mga students kay nabay na learn sa imo mga discussion. So kana ba? So kaning curriculum as a product kanang muna siya ang education successful bitaw when the students achieve the expected learning outcomes and become knowledgeable, skilled, and having good values. So so kani ding tulo katong curriculum as a content, curriculum as a process, as a product. So interrelated is because matag content kuno kato is what to teach, matag process kang kano to how to teach. Na product kani the what the students achieve. So together sa kato nga tulo ka mga approaches, ensure that your teaching is meaningful and learning effective sa imong mga learners and their goals are gonna successfully meet. So I think that's all for the approaches to the school curriculum. Please do next, Angela.
Okay, now let's present to the lesson 2.3, which is the curriculum development or processes and models. So please go next, Angela. Okay, our learning objectives is explain and summarize the curriculum development process and models. Next, Angela. Okay, what is curriculum development? So please go. Ay, ako na lang basa. So it is dynamic and always changing for improvement. So and guided by expert Taylor Tabars, Saylor, and Alexander. So excuse me. Curriculum development is the organized way to make fix or improve school lesson and learning plans. So ang kuan is kanang it never stay and the same bitaw is nasa ang kuan na siya ang curriculum is nasa changing. Hindi siya ka changing siya kana. When we say developmental no, dili ra siya kanang kuan bitaw, dili ra siya kanang permanent, nasa changes. So kanang it follows clear step, has a clear goal and uses proven methods for education experts. So when we say dynamic, no, it's always changing for improvement. It adjusts based on what is needed. We update and reading lesson when we, for example, if nakakita bitaw ka sa imong student nga naglisod siya, nagpabasa ka sa imong students, and then nakabantay bitaw ka nga naglisod siya sa kanang word. So pwede ra gyud siya natilisan, pwede ra gyud mag-start sa pinakasayon, hindi ta mo dito sa pinakalisod. So, please go next. Angela, paspasan na natin kung may time. Please go next, Angela. So, namin mao ni siya ang 4 pieces sa katong kuan sa curriculum. So the first one is curriculum planning, the second is curriculum designing, third is curriculum implementing, and fourth is curriculum evaluating. So please connect, Angela. So ato discuss first ang katong curriculum planning. So please ko basa Jasmine. Nasa Jasmine.
Yes, wait lang.
Basa sa ti palihong ti.
Ayun ba? Ka bolet?
Opo.
Number one is curriculum planning. So start with the school's vision, mission, goals, and educational philosophy. Translate this into specific desired learning outcome for learners.
Okay, thank you, Jasmine. So no, we all know no nga ang school, lagi na siya mission o vision. So same rasa na siya sa curriculum. So kita po na sa teacher, before ta mo submit sa classroom, kanang make sure dyan nga nakaplano na kung unsa atong i-discuss, unsa atong need nga i-achieve. Kanang dili ra bitaw kanang musuda ka sa classroom nga wala kay plano, like mura kang magduduha ba nga unsa ko tudlo karon, unsa man ako ipabuhat sa akong estudyante, like no, same as na siya sa curriculum. Ang curriculum na po na siya plano nga need nga ipatuman. So no na no nga importante dyan nga before ta mo kuha na dyan tayo plano para ka nang dili ta bisag unsa na natin i-discuss atong mga estudyante na wata kay nga unsa na dapat organize ang atong ikuan sa atong students. So please next Angela. Paso na ito, Angela. So ang second is curriculum designing. So please kabasa anyo na, balik ng tani, anyo na. Ate, pilihin ko ba sa ti?
Kana tanan ti?
Sige, kana lang. Paspaso na nila to.
Curriculum designing. The blueprint of the curriculum. First is select and arrange topics and content. Choose learning activities and experiences. Select assessment tools and methods. List resources needed. Finalize intended learning outcome.
Okay, so kung sa kuan pa mao din ang kining curriculum designing is mao ni siya ang blueprint or detailed plan of the lesson. So kanang ikuan bitaw siya na like sa first na unsa atong i-teach atong students. Unsa na siya pag-teach. Yeah. Kanang how to check learning. Kanang what materials, unsa nga materials atong gamiton, and what result nga unsa nga result atong ganahan bitaw. Ang first na is kanang same na sa magamatag balay ba kanang like ato bitaw siya kanang first na ato ko ang area, and next na is kanang nate kanang sundanan bitaw kung unsa po atong ganahan nga i-achieve sa kana nga learning or unsa atong ganahan nga itudlo sa atong mga students. Mao na siya ang curriculum designing. So please go next, Angela. So ang turn kay curriculum implementation. So this is the action part of the whole process. So ang kini po siya dili ra siya kanang puro lesson, ang puro kanang lesson or content. So ang kini po siya ma-apply po ni siya sa sulod sa classroom or either sa gawas. So ang teacher ani dili ra siya always not just talking and give orders. So ang teacher sa ni kay kanang mong guide siya sa mga students on how or what unsa sa buhaton nila. Nga ang main goal pa na is kanang ang atong na siya engagement sa atong between the teacher and students. Dili ra ang students is puro ra maglingkod, puro ra kanang maminaw. Ang students is ato po sila i-allow nga mo kanang kuan sila learning by doing sila. Dili sila kanang puro ra lingkod. Ya minaw tanga sa naway gibuhat. So dili na mao na siya ang implementation kung unsa ato i-teach dapat ato pud ato ipa-experience sa mga estudyante. So please go next Angela. So, please go basa Hanivi. Hani?
Yes, kanin tanan. No. Curriculum evaluation. First, checks how well the outcomes were achieved. Second, finds what helped or blocked the process. Suggest improvements for future use. Basis for decisions of planners and teachers.
So, this is the final step no nga kanang i-check na to if successful ba ang lesson nga atong ginatudlo or successful ba ang mga strategy nga atong gihatag sa atong mga student. So, kung nakakuan ba or nakasabot ba ang estudyante sa imong gitudlo kanang effective ba ang kanang strategy nga imong gihimo. So, ari na nato makita if kanang napapabatay kanang need i-improve next need i-improve so kanang no dili nato makita no nga kung napabatay kanang need i-improve ba kanang ang kato ba nga strategies dili ba siya effective, so need ta kanang mangitag lain na strategy para ma-achieve na to kung unsay angay nga ganahan nato nga result dito sa atong mga estudyante. So please go next, Angela.
So, curriculum development process model. So, atong first model we have the Ralph Tyler model. So, si Ralph Tyler model nag-compose of 4 basic principles. So, kani si Ralph kanang Tyler model day kay it is the kanang most popular curriculum kanang models kanang gi-develop by the Ralph. So, mo na siyang tawag na Tyler's National Tyler kan also known kanang Tyler National kay because iyang kanang nag-provide sa kanang mga logical way of kanang planning a curriculum. So, kana. So, please the connect na sila. So, si kanang Ralph Tyler nag-compose siya katong 4 no. So, 4 kanang ka sa curriculum. So, first we have kanang what education purpose should schools seek to attain. So, kanang means i-identify kanang the goals or kanang mga objectives sa students should achieve kanang ila ma-achieve. Kanang example kanang ang solve sa og kanang mga basic nga mga mathematical problems or kanang kuan basta na ba kanang main ani ka identifying sa kanang goals o kanang objectives sa students. So mo na siyang first. So the second is what educational experiences can be provided that are likely to attain these purposes. So kaning kaduha kay unsay kanang after nila mo kanang ilang goals. So ang teacher mo kanang choose the kanang learning activities that help the students to to reach to reach those goals. So basta po nagpakuan siya nagpa siya katong mga ang sa kato na nagpakuan siya og mga nagpa-solve siya og mga basic math mga na problems ang kani kay using sa katong mga activities o mga katong mga ka-discussion o kasi yung buhat nila kana with sa tingalati. So number 3 kay how can these educational experiences be effectively organized? So kanang through sa kanang learning experiences nila. So kani should be kanang ilang sa they should be arrange kanang logical order or kanang from simple to difficult so that students kanang masabtan because dili sila makalitan sa kanang kuan like imo siya ikanang step by step o pagkuan ba. So number 4 kay how we can determine whether these purposes are being attained. So kanang teachers ka mas iba to evaluate evaluate ang kanang students if nabasay kanang nasabtan sa imong mga discussion or kanang nabasay na kanang achieve sa imong mga learning objectives. So kana Nabili. Please daw next, Angela. Dapat. So other is kanang tayo model shows that in curriculum development. So naay upat gihapon. So kani purposes of the school. So kani kanang i-determine ang ilang learning goals like ano unsay purpose like unsay paglo purpose unsay kuan nila. So sa ikaduha kay educational experiences related to the purpose kani mag-select sila og mga kanang activities mga kuan like unsa mga stretching kanang teaching strategies para maka-help sa mga students to achieve their goals kana naman. So if ang kaning first kay mag-determine sa kanang learning goals kani mag-select na sila og mga activities to help kana mo achieve ang ilang learning goals. So ang third kay kani organization of the experiences gani ila i-arrange ilang mga lessons in the proper sequence like na flow ba na kung say first silang buhaton sa second na buhaton nila like para smooth ra ang ilahang kuan. So the first is evaluation of the experience. So gani they assess the students like through kanang through sa ilahang assessment like ana imo siya i-evaluate ba if naba sila na substance sa imong kuan discussion or naba sila na achieve sa imong. So I think that's all. Mana?
Kana. Nakapibo on. So the second model, which is the Helda Taba model, major role in curriculum development. Unlike Tyler's top-down approach, if you still remember the top-down approach, the bottom-up, and the the mga approaches, no, which means ang bottom-up, which means teachers are kanang aside from doing the discussion itself, he or she also seeks for the possible ways on how to become an effective teacher when it comes to implementing his or her lessons in the class by having first or knowing first his learners as well, no, kay we all know that we have different capabilities, and also learners has a different cognitive skill, abilities to comprehend the lesson well. So mo na siya ang purpose of the Helda Taba model. Aside from disseminating the information given, no, you teacher must be aware if your learners are capable to comprehend that strategy you are going to implement in the class. So, mao na siya ang Helda Taba model, and palikog next. So, he created a steps, no, and this steps is sequence and organized na gid siya, so it cannot be interchanged. Kaya mo na siya ang process or due process on how to create effective content, the strategy to be implemented in the classroom setting. So first, diagnosis of learners' needs and society's expectations. So, of course, as what I've mentioned or as what I've said, teachers must obligated to know his learner first if that content or strategies na iyang gi-implement is effective ba or tanan ba is capable na maka-answer, maka-join or whatsoever activity nga iyang implement, no? So we should be careful on that matter. Dapat i-check yun na to always if kana atong gibon nga activity diha is effective ba siya throughout sa ato ang discussion. And also consider the demands and expectations of society. So kani ba siya nga content or activities is appropriate ba siya sa cognitive level skills sa bata and sa uban pa nga mga skills. Maligog next. Kanina lang siguro last. So the second one is the formulation of learning objectives. So teachers must establish clear and specific learning goals based on identified needs. So we all know naman siguro, future educators, that we are so very careful or strict when it comes to making our lesson objectives, because the lesson objectives might be the whole content or the whole goal nimo on how you disseminate the information, but not just disseminating the information, but you are also giving the exact instructions based on the strategies or activities that you do throughout the content that you're going to teach. So, buta sabot ana, the Bloom's taxonomy domains, the three domains, which is the affective, psychomotor, and the affective, psychomotor, and cognitive skills must be applied to each learning objectives. Kay, ara man nato ma-check if atong learner is at the end of the discussion or lesson is nabagay sila yung nakatunan, or if wala, then so we will revise or check the strategy nga ato ang gina-create, no, kung sakto ba gud siya o nganong sayo base wala natin na met ang expected nga kanang outcome. So dapat sa lesson objectives pa lang daan, dapat na-review na nato siya if the objective itself is aligned in the content. Mo na siya. Next. So the third one is the organization of learning content. So arrange the content logically from simple to complex and according to learners' developmental levels. So of course, we know it already. We knew it already since I already shared it to you last time na dapat we will not share information or content nga mag-start sa complex nga part, no? So we should be start in easy, kaya nga no, para dili magsamot kalabad ng sa bata. And of course, we cannot do that because our curriculum guide is already provided the sequence when it comes to the content that we really need to teach from easy to complex nga content, no? So di siya pwedeng disarrange kay it's a no good. So we must follow the curriculum guide given to us. Kay mama na trabaho sa teacher is to organize para dili pud maglabad ang utok sa teacher unsay una niyang i-teach. So dapat mo-follow lang gyud ta. So I think time na siya, then let's continue na lang the other remaining steps next meeting. So
Laro na lang natin watson ti we kay last na lang pud ako man. Gamay ra kay upat ra ka slide.
ha?
Tiwaso na lang ni karon kay upat na lang ka slide na ibilin sa 2.3. Aron if dili mo meet si Mami ka Friday, di na lang ta mag-meet.
Sige. So, mo to siya ang organization of learning content. So, your lesson must be organized accordingly to the proficiency of the curriculum guide and also accordingly to what the curriculum guide provided to us. So, di ta pwede nga mag-teach og content nga pang fourth grading ha, di na siya ana dapat kung unsa gibutang dito gi-include dito, gi-state dito, the first quarter it must be the one, the second quarter must be this the topic align and so on and so forth. So ana na siya. And teachers are obligated so obliged to do so, no, like the strategies, the creativity. So kita na ang hala na. So mao na siya. Mana uy. Kaninya ko dili.
Laba ako ate, upat na naka-slide. Asa niya?
Continue na lang gamay na magkana.
Dara. Mara ka Ramon? Ay, stick na. Mana ka te?
For 5, 6 naman to.
Apela na mo niya kani?
So the number, saan na siya? Asa na dapit? Balik daw.
Murang ari siya dapit sa pala. So sigod ng kani.
Man na.
Mana na.
Selection of learning content. So mo na siya ang choose subject matter and topics that will help achieve the objectives. So selection of topics is, as what I've said, is naka-indicate na siya sa curriculum guide, and all you have to do is to expound it more by implementing the strategies or the objectives that will met the content itself or related to the subject matter. Kay mamugo na siya tong purpose on sharing the information, the knowledge transmission from us teachers to our learners, no? So we all know that we need to be organized when it comes to making lesson plan, when it comes to applying the curriculum guides given to us kung sa dapat i-discuss. So mao gyud na siya. Appropriateness is the key. Next. Selection of learning experiences. So determine appropriate teaching strategies, activities, and experiences will help learners achieve the objectives. So we all know that we're not in the era of a teacher-centered anymore nowadays. So we are now we're now following the learner-centered approach, which means that you are not the one who will talk entirely throughout the classes. So the children or the learners I mean is the one who will execute the proper activities as the proper activities, and of course teachers must only be the facilitator of the information, and the rest of the session will be the floor given to our learners para ma-experience nila ba. And of course, in that case, I believe that learners can learn more about the topic if they experience it on their own pace. So, mo na siya, no? Selection of learning experience. So, dapat na involvement nga participation ang learners. Then the last one is the determination of evaluation and means of evaluation. So decide what should be evaluated and select suitable assessment methods to measure learning outcomes. So balik naman guna siya, no? So in means of evaluation that before that we should before doing so, the assessment or creating the assessment, we should always do the review if the assessment that we created is aligned with the content itself. Kay di maka pwedeng magbuhat og assessment nga dili connected prior to your discussion, no, or the content nga imong gi-share within that span of day. So dapat teacher dili ka pwedeng magbuhat og kanang assessment nga mingon ka sige kay kanang further kanang higher order thinking skills kay you believe that students are capable. No, it's not like that. We are aligning based on the curriculum guide given to us. So dapat mo align po ang imong assessment prior to the content. And of course, we already know that what evaluation means. So at the end of the process, at the end of the process, so you teacher can evaluate if your learners are capable enough or they are learning from your discussion based on the results of the assessment you've given or provided. So if the case is nakakat-on na sila, majority of the class is gain the highest scores or average scores, then we can say that our learners is learning throughout sa atong instruction sa ilaha. If not, then you must check or review your strategies or your objectives kay dira maguna siya nag-start tanan if kanang imong objectives ito is gubot pas lukot sa iyong kinaingon pa nila. So, ang utok ko sa bata is maglibog siya na sila yung mga thoughts of confusion. So, naana na siya, no? So, I think understandable kayo ang Hildat Aba model. So, that's all for this um, Hildat Aba model, and I hope that you learn something from me. Sige, thank you.
So next, we're in Galen Saylor and William Alexander curriculum model. So muna duha ilang curriculum model nga ilang gi-develop. So in the year of 1974. So in this kaning curriculum kay ilang gi-plan for providing learning and opportunities. So ang main purpose nga ilahan ning gi-develop ang kaning curriculum is to achieve broad educational goals and specific objectives. So naa sila kanang main step or their four major steps is first is goal objectives and domains. Second, curriculum designing. Nahisgatan po ni Jillian ganiha. So medyo connect ra gyapon siya. And third is curriculum implementation. And fourth is evaluation. So later on, iniguman ako is mahatag ko kanang keywords ani nila upat. Ayon mas dali ninyo hinumduman unsa ni sila. So first is the goal objectives and domains. So this is the first step of the curriculum model nila Galen Saylor or Galen Alexander. So kaning first step nila or major is curriculum planners decide what students should. For example, sa kaning first step kaning goals, objective and domains is example is kung ang school ganahan nila ang kanilang mga students nga ma-improve ang reading skills. So kailangan is ang ilang curriculum nga ilang gikuan is na makaset of goal para ang mga students nga become better reader and understand what they read. So which means nga ang kanina, for example, ikaw nga teacher or kamo na dira sa school is kailangan kung mo na inyong ganahan, mo na inyong plan nga para makatun yung bata like ma-improve ilang reading skills is kailangan po mangita po mo curriculum nga makaset siya goal para ang ma-achieve nila sa mga bata is maka-understand sila o mao sila mo basa o makasabot sila o silang gibasa. So muna siya ang first step. So second, ma-extend na tagamay nga time ha, marigyan ako kaabot og 30 ata. 3:30 ako kaabot. Gamay ra gid kay ga-apply ba siya sa quiz. So second step is the curriculum designing. So napo ni siya sa gikuan ni Jillian ganiha. So brief gamay na lang gini ako ipuno. So this is the second step where planners decide what learning experiences and activities. So student they also decide how the curriculum will be organized or such as by academic subject. So students' interests or specific themes. So the goal is to create a curriculum that provides appropriate learning opportunities for students. So they determine nakadetermine sila sa learning opportunities sa mga students sa specific themes. Ang mga gihisgat yan student interest na po dira, mga ability or capability sa mga bata, kailangan kaybaw po ka kung silang needs, individual needs. Kaya di man sa tanan sa usa ka room is pareha sila needs. So naagin na malahi. So individual credibility or ability sa mga bata, kailangan kahibalo ka. Ma-observe nimo. So academic subject, ilahang kung silang kailangan. So naa sila curriculum curriculum may be organized based on academic disciplines, student needs and interests or themes. So kato ang giingon ganiha. So kanang tulo is important na siya sa curriculum designing. Like kani imo gani siyang tan-awon. So example, if ang students is kailangan or need niya ma-improve ang iyang reading. So, ikaw na teacher, mag-design ka og reading activities like storytelling or group discussion para maka-help ka sa ilahang skills nga kailangan nila nga ma-achieve. So, muna siya ang curriculum designing. So, nakasabot ra? So, third step or third nga major step is the curriculum implementation. So, curriculum implementation is put the design curriculum into actions. Second, teachers prepare instructional plans. Third, specify instructional objectives. So, this third step, where the design of curriculum is put into action. So, teachers prepare lesson plans or choose suitable teaching methods and conduct learning activities. So, the purpose is to help para ang students ma-achieve kung unsay expected learning outcomes nga imuhang ganahan. So, kaning third step is nakaspecify siya instructional objective. So, which means put into action. So, nadara use appropriate teaching methods or teaching strategies. So, nagina ang duha kuyog usay method nimo gamiton o usay strategy nimo gamiton para ang imong ganahan ikaw nga sa teacher, imong ganahan ng learning outcomes is ma-achieve sa students. So for example, kung teacher may use of storytelling. So sa group reading activities sa class is maka-help ang student to improve their reading and comprehension. So through group reading activities, so manamugin na mga unsa day basa ani na. So maka-gain pud sila another communication with their classmates. So ma-improve gyud ilang reading and comprehension tudloan pud sa silang mga classmates. So maganda dapat buhaton if kita we become a teacher soon. So fourth is last ni siya, which is the evaluation. So, evaluation, man siya ang last step to conduct a comprehensive evaluation. So, this is the last step where the school checks if the curriculum is effective and if the student have achieved and the expected goals and objectives. So, the teachers assess students' learning and examine whether the teaching methods and curriculum are working well. So, if there are problems, the curriculum or teaching strategies can be improved. So, sa kaninga evaluation, mo na ang from the word evaluate. So, curriculum is effective if the student have to achieve the expected goals. So, ari nimo makita, ari sa evaluation makita nimo if ang student pa is na-achieve ba ang learning expected goals or objectives nimo nga imong gihimo. So nadari evaluate educational program, curriculum plan, effective of instructions and students achievement. So determine if goals and objectives were achieved. So to help the result, help curriculum planners improve the curriculum. So pinaagi sa result. So, naka-help ang curriculum planners to improve the curriculum. So, for example, if ikaw man sa reading lesson, so ang teacher muhatag sa mga bata o short test or activity para ma-check if they understood the story na imong gibasa kana nga orasa. So, if many students struggle, so ang teacher may use different strategy or provide more practice. So, mo lang gingon ganiha nga not all students or sa imong usa ka class, usa ka room is pareha sila og credibility or ability through learning. So, kailangan ikaw nga sa teacher soon is kay jud ka kung sa gyud kanang needs sa imong mga students. So, that's all of the 2.3. So, thank you everyone for listening.